Here we are. Ev Love Love is in here. She's my good luck charm. Yo, what's good, everybody? What's up, chat? We got Reginald up in here. What's good? What is good, everybody? Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for your lovely selves. Thanks for hanging out with us. Boom. That's what we got now. Aren't we coming up? Yeah. Go ahead and say something slick. We gonna put you out there. Oh, top of the rock. Rockin' the Marn. That's my battle buddy right there. You know what I mean? Baptized in fire. Yo, it's amazing. It's amazing because this is how we're going to end the week off on a good note, right? Richard Hatcher's here. Oh, Flash. Give it up. Miz off the radar. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Ev Love Love's in the house. And that's right. That's me. Mo 3 times. Mo 3 times. Here we are. Just acknowledging you guys, because it's us up in here. It's just us up in here. Yo, what are we going to talk about tonight? Loves? Here, let me put her mic on. She wants to stay off cam, anonymous type. You know.
Hi, everybody. Was I muted?
Yeah, you were muted. Now say hi to everybody. Like, if I'm coming in the background, I have the air conditioning on because it's awfully hot. It's awfully hot. Usually I get in here and sweat, but Love Love's in here. You gotta treat her right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, we like that. Appreciation. Yeah, so it's been a crazy week. There was some stuff that, that's what, you know what? Y'all gonna be mad at me. But you know who gets special music when she comes up in here? It's Kato. What are we gonna give Kato? We always have to. We have to. Yeah, we always give. No. Hey Kato, you can say hi to me. You said hi everyone. Hey Eve. Damn it, I'm Mo 3 times. I would like a hey.
Too.
I would like a hey.
You're part of everyone.
You know what I mean? I am not a. All right, yeah, you know it. In like a philosophical. Oh, did he really? He's calling me. Ramid. Let's not even. You already know. You already know. There we go. That's all I wanted was my. Oh no, I'll bring you back. Obviously, Ramid. For you. And then I got a hey Mo. That's what I got. We're gonna leave that up there because
I want more.
Seriously though.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
If I'm getting the button pushing out of the way early, so you know what I mean? So we can go and get it.
What are we doing? What are we starting with?
We got a happy birthday.
What's a birthday? Oh, TT's birthday.
TT's birthday.
Ooh, I liked it.
You know?
Okay.
I'm just stalling. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm so happy TT had a birthday today. You know?
TT her?
You're welcome.
What's TT her?
You're welcome, TT.
Ooh, I liked it.
That's Miss Off the Radar. All right, so listen. Last week I was where am I in life? I have so many tabs open. Hey guys, let me know. Is the sound good? Can you hear like any scruffiness in the background? I'll turn the air off. You know, it's for you guys. Try to do it for you. Righteous. Thank you. All right, so there's been a lot going on. We got the wreckage of the sub coming back up. And when I say the sub, I mean Ocean Gate Titan. You remember it went down, they were looking for it. They're like, these people only got like 96 hours worth of air left. And then they pulled the wreckage back up and sheesh, Yo, honestly, we're going to talk about that because, I mean, I'm sensing some conspiracy. You know what I mean? Just a touch of a conspiracy, which is a code word for a lot of conspiracy. We're going to talk about that. Everybody's been talking about that, and we just missed it last week. Sorry. Late, but not really late, because we got updated information just today on the story. If you guys saw, there's like a viral video going around of this tall, model-y type black woman, and she's graduating from college, and she's wrestling with the microphone so she can have her special day. There was all types of stuff going on surrounding it. A hula, but sometimes I stop when I want to say like a word and it's in my head and it's gonna come out my mouth, but I have to just check myself because I be sounding like I'm from the 30s. And I don't mean the future. Word.
What?
I'm about to mute your mic. Your mute's about to mute. Mic test Ev one more time for the people.
I'm here.
Okay, she's here, guys. Yeah, sang since 1912. Reginald, hold that thought, because you know what we do on this show? This is what we do, guys. We call in live, 313-825-5557. You know what I mean? If you want to take it out of the chat and get that real rap going, that's the number to call.
Yes,
And
Reggie, give us a call and tell us why.
I wouldn't call him Reggie. He doesn't like being called Reggie. You
Reginald?
know why. Yeah, just call him Reginald.
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 Okay.
You don't call that man Reggie.
What do you mean? Why not? I mean, that's usually. I'm pretty sure that's probably what people call him.
Reginald, regard her. She's not up on the lingo outside. She doesn't understand.
Sorry about that.
Right, but we're going to get to that. We're going to talk about you know what? I had notes. I think we'll get into a little affirmative action. Yeah? What happened with that? We just had a show talking about that on 615, if I'm not mistaken. We were talking about the affirmative actions and the ramifications that could happen with the Supreme Court surrounding all of it. This is me spitting right now, Ev. You look bored over there. Django's over there. Django looks at me. Django's like, he's got all love in his eyes.
Tell them what the call-in number is.
Oh, that's what you do. You keep it going for
There
me.
you go.
Boom. There's y'all want it call-in line. You get call-in line. Why you don't
I gotta
mess
keep
with
you
me?
in check because obviously you're not paying attention. That's why I'm here, though.
Yeah, that's right. 313-825-5557. 313-825-5557. We gotta make a song or something like that. That is not like the cash now.
I don't know.
877 cash now.
Yes.
And here we are, and we're in the cool Walters. The cool Walters. I should probably flip this camera. Like when I get my life together, that's what we'll do. But until then, I want it back. Bring me back. Look at that. That's what I said. Flame on. Pause. Are we doing that Cameron Mace type? Can we say pause? Like they say pause?
Don't look at me, just look at the camera.
I can't help it. Why can't I not look at such beauty?
I'm a good thing.
The hell's wrong with you telling me I can't look at you? This girl's lost her mind. She lost her mind. Look at this Benedict Arnold. Look. See that? Come on, Papa.
He knows.
Oh, man.
So tell them how the show goes. Like, basically, people come on the chat and they determine how the show, and that is why this is what the we show, whatever. What do you call it?
Yeah, come on now.
Come on,
You
I'm
already
not that
know.
good
We're
at
the
it.
we
There we go.
episodes. But honestly, it starts off as it should flick back in a second. Flick back. Flick back. Flick it back. Yeah. Flick it back. All right. So it really starts off as the me episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you guys call in, right? Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. We're just past that. And you go live with the Mo 3 times and Ev Love, and you hit the 313-825-5557 number, then it becomes the we episodes, not the me episodes like you're seeing right there. I'm back. You see that? So, when you call in, bing, 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 you hit that chat. It's the we episodes. Don't make it the me episodes. Because, seriously, I mean, we could do that. But why? Why?
Right.
Let the children sing.
See, Ramin knows. He's saying me, then we. He knows.
All
the
right,
format.
so we got Kato, Reginald, Eb Love, Mainline's in here, Flash is in here, Off the Radar is in here. Yeah, we all right.
And we have TT on her
It's TT's
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday, TT.
Happy birthday. I don't have no happy birthday button, but I got this button that says Sounds 4. I didn't label it, and I don't know what it is. You want to try the button? I can't look at you. Should we try button 4 for TT?
Sure.
I don't know what's going to come out of it. Hold on.
That's the bullshit.
Oh, that is that button. I have to label that. I have to label that.
That's not the right
Yeah, I got to do something with that. What I'm saying about is that I got more buttons for you guys. I can't wait. Like, I'm waiting for a moment to trigger this button, and I know it's going to come up in a conversation because that's just how it is over here.
What's the
At
button?
the me. Don't worry. If I show the button, then everybody will know.
No, but you do need a happy birthday button because when people say, "Oh, it's my birthday today," if they do choose to be here,
If you choose to.
you should.
Let me tell you what. Mo3 Times just
You gotta be ready.
I just recently celebrated a birthday, and I just turned years old. And let me tell you what. You know what I mean? Let me tell you what. There's no such thing as space and time. The universe is infinite, and so are you and I.
Now that you're
That's
the
just a thought
age
in my
you
head.
are, that's what you say.
That's just a thought in my head until we become AI. Yeah. Right?
Right.
AI, that's where we're headed. That is where we're headed. We're all either going to be AI or in jail. That's where
Look,
it's headed.
Kato's birthday's coming up in the next couple weeks.
Weeks?
Yeah,
Kato,
next
come
couple
on.
weeks.
Come on. All right,
So you
is
better
this
have
what we're
the
going to
button
do?
ready for
My
her.
birthday's coming up in the next couple of months. You know,
Yours passed.
that reminds me. Find that, remember the riddle with the 12 o'clock, what's closer?
Yes.
You got to find that and send that to me.
Why?
Because I gotta ask the peoples. Jabin, you know what? That's one of
I
my.
don't know.
Jabin's one of my favorite people.
Yeah, Javen's birthday is
I tip my cat
tomorrow.
to you, sir.
No, not tomorrow. Saturday, sir.
It's coming up. We got 4th of July coming up. Any of you guys got plans? Y'all gonna get it in? Y'all drinking some Natty Ices, some Bud Lights, some Smirnoffs, some Zimas, some Parmesans, huh? Any of you? Huh? We got the Henny flowing like the salmon of Capistrano. Are we doing any of this? Huh?
Sure there.
Y'all rolling up, pouring up, grilling up? There were memes out saying that nobody really has been grilling. Like, people were disappointed on Memorial Day. Did you remember seeing any of that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we got different algorithms, and that's why she's here, because we got different algorithms.
We do.
I'm still stalling. For what? Let's get the show on the road. Let's do something. I'm gonna start Googling, guys. Oh yeah, here it is. All right, so listen.
Are the lines open so people can call?
I don't even know.
Well, maybe you should check on that.
We've been having so much. I'm so happy she's here today. Usually I have this going.
All
I think I
found
called,
it, and I'm gonna send it to you so you can put it up there, and people can decide. See if they agree with me or you
Okay, you sent
about
it to
the
me.
time, which was closer to 12.
Did you Instagram it?
I sent it on Instagram.
I think this is the number. I'm not sure, guys. Calling somebody. Oh, guess what? For guys in the chat, a couple shows ago, there was an issue. There was an issue where a guy called in, right? And gave me the business. Y'all remember this? He gave me the works. He called me all types of N-words.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call
Yes.
screener line. Please enter your show or meeting number and press pound.
Okay.
Enter
Hope this
your
is my show.
6-digit PIN number.
Are you gonna call him now?
I should. Guys, y'all want me to call him?
Welcome, Start off.
Host. You have not started a show session in Callan Studio and cannot yet receive.
Oh, yes, we are. Right now.
Welcome.
Welcome, host. All right, so
room and can manage your callers from the Callan Studio web interface.
I was talking to Reginald the other day, messing with all this. So here we go. It gets crazy. All right, I got the call lines open. We'll see what's going on with those. But guys, that's right. Was it even 2 months ago? This was right after we came back from Arizona. So it was that very next show. I think it's like the April 27th show. I think it was the April 27th show. This guy calls in. I should bring it up so you guys can. I don't remember what time it happened though. Anyway, this guy calls up and I start getting pelted with the N-bombs. Boom, boom, boom. He's dropping them. Like, remember when I think Tommy Hearns fought Hagler Hearns? That's how he was throwing it. But he was both Hagler and Hearns with the N-words. It was like, "Nyeh," and then "grr," and they were like, "nigga, nigga," and he was just beating me up with these words. You remember this? It was amazing. Matter of fact, Dana was on the show. Yes, Dana, I hope Dana's in here. She's probably not, because she would have probably seen it. She probably forgot, or she's swapping out the batteries in her fire detector. Anyway, this guy was pelting me with the N-words. I think you guys all remember. Kato, you're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. Call came from left field. Let me tell you what I did. Hold on. I think it's time. Can I use it? Can I use it now? Sure. Hold on. Is this the one? Let me tell you something, guys. I have his phone number. Right? I got his phone number. We're going to call him up.
So are you going to call him and...
Should we call right now? Ramid, you remember, right? You should never forget. Right? Let's pop him up. I remember too, Ramid. I remember too. This guy's got it coming. I just had his number. Oh, here it is. I got it saved because I tried to look it up, on the internet. And I didn't want to go dark web on him, because I don't do stuff like that. But guys, I think we should call him up. What do you guys think? One's in the chat if I should call him up.
Go for it.
Whatever, it doesn't even matter what the chat says, we're going for it.
I'm just giving you my opinion. They can say something else.
I don't work for the FBI. I'm married to a Latina.
Seriously?
Yeah, you guys do all types of research and stuff like that. We got ones in the chat. Maybe that was a bad joke, the I'm married to a Latina bit.
Right.
Maybe. This is my show. And I haven't lied. I don't lie to you guys.
Seriously? You act like...
Yeah. Forgive me.
I'm just a baby.
Forgive me. All right, so are we gonna call him now? Is this what we're doing? All right. I've been having problems with my my audio. That's why we had that issue, guys. Sorry about that. But we're all here. All right, so those are the right speakers. That's the right ringer. 0 calls in the queue.
That's because you're not talking about anything. We need to get into something.
I know we need to get into something. We're about to call this guy. I'm about to call this guy up.
Oh, we're gonna call him? Okay.
Should we call him now? Or we're gonna wait?
Go ahead.
I mean, they want us to call him, so we'll keep them waiting. We'll keep you waiting just for a little bit.
No, go ahead and call him.
You want me to call him now?
Yeah.
So I'm definitely not calling him. I'm going straight into the show. And this is what we're going to talk about. Right.
Look, he says, Reginald says, do not feed
into negativity.
Yeah, you're too blessed, bro. Let him keep that negative energy.
That is true.
I agree.
That is true.
I don't know what you were going to do with the call.
I was going to say, excuse me. I don't know what I was going to do either, and that's why I wanted you guys live with me, because I don't know how I was going to. I don't know if it was going to be, the little Beelzebub on this shoulder, or the little Saint, or the Ariel on his shoulder. I didn't know. I don't know. Don't be resentful. Nah, but I
we
also
don't know who they are.
love. I also want to let them know that my favorite animal is the elephant. You know what I mean? He's really the king of the jungle. Nobody messes with the elephant. People say lion, but it's the elephant, and elephants never forget.
I want more. I want more.
I could have hit a better button
I
for that,
think
though, right?
Don't
Don't waste positive energy on negative energy. Chat
Really,
says
though, right?
no, don't do
I
it. All
agree.
right.
I don't think they deserve any energy.
If older
we got other
people
things to talk
don't
about.
listen to younger people, they become slow amongst older people.
You're right. You're right, guys. I got to take the advice. I'm going to take the advice, but
This isn't okay, man. This is not okay. This has to
Kyle,
be
you
racist.
have a bottle of Sriracha? Excuse me, can you put like a little bit? I don't have Sriracha in the house.
no, I thought she said that it's super expensive.
Yeah, but she has some. She just said she has some. She has the last bottle.
Yo, she has the last known
I'm
bottle in
I'm
there.
coming over
They're about to
and I
start
need
it up.
some of that.
Life
'Cause I
Isn't
have
Fair.
not had
Premiere
Sriracha.
passes Monday. Starting Darrell Lawrence, Clifton Powell, and Snoop from The Wire. I like Felicia. Oh, Felicia. Girl, you tell me something. Do I look good? Yeah, girl. Remember that? Remember from The Wire? Crazy.
Oh, it's that show that I
So,
think
yeah.
it's-
Right?
Look, I don't
Life
have
isn't
Sriracha. We're coming
fair.
over.
We're definitely coming over. I know you don't. I'm trying to get away from the food, the pork and the fried foods. But I'll take a chuleta, Caro. I know you're not into
Patelillos
that.
with the Sriracha. They
Yeah, I'll
just go
take a
together.
patalillo with a shot of some. Yeah. She's right. That's why she's here. Also, it's kind of why she's here as well. That's why she's here.
All right, so can we go ahead and start with the video? I just want to, perhaps somebody can call in once we start. Can we talk about the video of the girl at the graduation?
Let's do it. I got it. I
See
got
what
it.
people think. That's not the one I sent you, the Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna send so they can show the original.
Yeah, it has everything on it. The one I sent you.
Okay, I got you. Let me cue it up.
It's just better because it's just, you go from slide.
You know what I did though? Hold on. This.
Let's go. You didn't let me get my moment, so I want to say my name is Carinata Diano, and I'm graduating today. I don't like how you snatched the mic out of my hand, so today is going to be all about me.
Oh, drop the mic. Congratulations! Okay, go.
One more time.
Let's go. You didn't let me get my
Okay, go.
Let's go. Let's go. You didn't let me get my moment, so I want to say my name is Carinata Diano, and I'm graduating today. I don't like how you snatched the mic out of my hand, so today is going to be all about me.
Oh, drop the mic.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about that? Hope you guys heard it. Really? You can't hear me again? That's crazy.
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, now you can hear me. All right, so what do you think about that? Love? Chat?
Well,
Yeah?
I think you should show them the whole thing though.
Oh, Lord.
Because
This is what she's doing, guys.
I think there are two sides
This
of
is what
this
I'm dealing
story. Like, I think there's her side, and obviously I cannot tell her how she should feel. But I do not agree with that kind of behavior. It's my day. I remember when I graduated college.
Is this the
I
whole
don't
one?
remember having any negativity. I was happy. First of all, I was happy I was done from all the work and sleepless nights. And then I was just happy, in a great mood. And she just ruined that day for herself.
I get that. And we were talking about this earlier, and, I will sometimes advocate for, I might be able to, for the devil.
What does Equinsu mean? White devil.
I mean, I didn't mean to go there, but you know what I mean.
Doesn't want to go.
That's what it is. So, like, I will advocate for the devil. I will advocate for the white devil as well in this situation, because check this out. You see this girl, this young woman. There we go, young woman. This young lady has. Let me go to this. Let me bring it up. I mean, this young lady has worked her ass off in school. She is African descent, you can tell. It looks like she had a long name from previous sources. We've learned that she had an African name and it was extremely long, and that they were taking the microphone and letting people say their name. Now look at this girl. She's young woman, excuse me. Look at this young lady graduating from college. Imagine her graduating from kindergarten. They mess up her name. Imagine her graduating from 8th grade. Mess up her name. High school, mess up her name. She finally has her day where they're like, yo, guess what? You're going to actually get the mic and say your name. Because in regular graduations, they just read off names and they chop up names sometimes. Usually they do a good job. But I can see she's been getting her name chopped up for the whole time. So she goes to say her name, and before she can say her entire name, they pull the mic away. Now, is that the way to act in that situation? No. Unfortunately, you know what? Your name didn't get heard. Nobody really cares anyway. And the people that are there for you on that day know your name. I mean, I'm advocating for the devil and I'm killing them at the same time. But I can understand somebody being frustrated. And like we said, we don't know her emotions going through that. My speculatory gestures right here might have actually just been a real deal. But I could understand if that was the case of her acting like an idiot. We're all allowed to act like idiots, but it's like what you do after that. And Love, what did she do after that?
What do you mean?
That was a trick question.
She did another video?
Because Ev Love has been telling me to bring up this video, and I'm going to bring it up for you guys right now.
I watched some commentaries on YouTube regarding this video, and I totally agree with them. I think she knows that she knew this was gonna go viral, and people do things, all sorts of things. Oh my God, I can talk. For views, and she knew she could get views, and I think that's why she did it, and that's why she did a second video explaining why she did what she did. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't like that kind of stuff.
Is this it?
This is not what I said.
This is what you sent me.
Yeah, but the one on Instagram is the one I told you to play. Not that one.
This is my Instagram.
I'm a black woman in America. I am always in the right.
This one?
You will not get
Yeah, that one. That one's the one with the letter where the college apologizes to her.
Boom.
Kind of.
All right, so here's the letter. There's no video on this? No video?
No, it's your slide. It's different slides of the letter, and then her actually.
Yeah, I rarely use Instagram on PC, which is...
It's weird. It's different.
All right, so here's the letter. I will read it because I am second grade spelling bee champion and I read like none under. Dear LaGuardia community, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate this year's graduates from LaGuardia Community College. Commencement was a culmination of a lot of hard work and collaboration from LaGuardia faculty and staff, volunteers who created a welcoming space for graduates to be recognized and for them to celebrate with their loved ones. Seems like right now we're apologizing to everybody. An incident occurred involving one graduate who demonstrated their frustration during the student procession for not being able to hold a microphone while they announced their name. As a process for keeping the ceremony running in an orderly manner, there's the slide. In an orderly manner, students are given the opportunity to say their name while a volunteer holds the microphone. None of the students are allowed to hold the microphone to avoid any delay of the student procession and the ceremony. We are mindful the type of behavior demonstrated by this student impacted the celebration for all graduates and attendees. We are currently reviewing the incident involving this student to gain a better understanding of what occurred. Despite our efforts, the student has gone on social media and shared her side of the story. We apologize to the student and any other student who felt they were not given their full moment to shine as they celebrated their achievement. We don't want to deny our students their right to express themselves, especially when they have worked so hard to earn their college degree. At LaGuardia, we take pride in providing our students with the academic, emotional, and developmental support they need to be successful inside and outside of the classroom. We celebrate the diversity of our students
You didn't have to read
and
the whole
our
thing.
college community and continue to advance the importance of equality and on our inclusion.
That's all political, because we already know that.
Oh, she's spitting back. She's spitting back.
But there's the girl. There's the second video. That was her defending herself.
For a second.
But
I hate when people do these like little smash-ups. I know it's cool and it's easy, but like I like when they show like somebody doing something crazy and then they do the side and then
that's
it's
just
a guy
people that
making,
were
like, a
there, I
face.
think, and just saying like how she was wrong for doing what she did. And, you know.
Does this have the other video of them showing the other angle?
Yes, if you scroll to the.
Oh, here it is.
This is the other one. This is
how
really
they're
what was
doing.
going on.
Said her name.
Do you see her taking that too soon from other black girls?
No, but
Okay.
I also don't see other crazy footage.
Because no one else
And-
was acting crazy.
I mean, only thing it had to do. Did you see Mama's with her Louis Vuitton bag? And I'm going to
Which one?
Yeah, it's just rotating now. But she has her Louis Vuitton bag. The Mama's that snatched the mic, right?
Oh, did she? I didn't even notice that.
She's got her heels on. She's done up. It was a special day to her. She was being, listen, it was her day, and she was being very, very high maintenance. Honestly, there was a
Hey,
cop
I had
there.
makeup
Why
on
didn't
and
he
I was
step in there?
just-
How is there an officer of the law there? Let's go back. Yo, do y'all see Buddy?
Where?
It's his fault. We're gonna blame it on. Look, he's
Buddy
standing
who?
there. Look to your left, all
Oh,
the way to
the
the
cop?
left. There is an officer.
Yeah.
Does he have a weapon? He's
He
probably
could be a
student
security
officer.
guard.
Yeah, but still, that mace ain't come out. We could have had an incident. We could have had a crazy, crazy incident.
Now go back to her video and see who's in the background.
Sure, Ev, why not? All right, which one?
This
one?
was yeah, right there. Yeah, he's standing right there. You see him right in the back? He's right there.
Yeah, he's not even.
He's using
moving.
his little.
Oh no, he's
calling
not.
for backup.
He's like, yo, are my nuggets
He's calling
here?
for backup.
Did you make sure you got my sauce? He's not doing anything.
Nope, he did not move.
And then she walked. Like, there's a part of me saying this. I don't know, and I guess this is why we're here. It's kind of me, we. This is the me part, and I know you guys will put me straight if I'm wrong. Yo, mamas.
Please.
I mean, it is a big congratulations to you for graduating college. That was community college, yo.
Are you taking
That was
that from her?
community college. There, I'm snatching it back. That was community college. Do you do this? This is not 4 years of even work. This is 2 years of work, yo. This ain't even.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yo, this is 2 years of work. She's wrong.
Man.
I don't care, whatever.
Come get
She's
this
wrong. 2 years of work.
No, you can't take that from her because 4 years is a long time. I know because I did it.
4 years
It's
is a long time. You did 4 years, right?
I did, of
No,
course.
this is community college.
Yeah, I didn't go to community college.
she did too.
I actually didn't, but
She did too.
I don't take it from her.
She's gonna have another graduation in 2 years.
She will.
You wanna be all right. Everybody's learning a lesson here. Say your whole entire name. She's probably tall. The lady's kind of short. She probably had to reach up. By the time she didn't get her whole name out, but she did. She threw a hissy fit. She strutted off, and you know, I mean, that was a great apology, non-apology from the university to her. But come on.
So what is well, let's see what the chat is saying. That was before or after, I'm not sure. Oh, the letter was after. After she went viral, the college, obviously they put that out because they realized that everybody was talking about it and they wanted to make sure, they were being political, I believe.
Don't touch my radio.
They wanted to make sure that, you know, her feelings were considered.
Yes.
And, you know, they apologized because she obviously was upset.
Yeah,
So,
and then she spiked them.
and I think that was perfectly fine
Yo,
from the
I could have
college.
sworn I seen the same chicken Popeyes fighting over the chicken sandwich when it first came out. That was her. I know it. I know it, F. Let the children sing.
Where when they were doing the lines, remember what was it? Popeyes? Oh yeah, the chicken sandwich. You
Yo,
right? I
on real,
forgot about
Popeyes
that.
employees don't mess with them. Popeyes and I guess Waffle House employees, they are the toughest on the block. I haven't seen any. McDonald's, I see them get licked all the time. Really, it's just McDonald's. I don't ever see any Burger King action, no Wendy's action. It's usually McDonald's, Popeyes, or Waffle House.
I don't go into any of that, so.
You've been to a Waffle House. I took you down south.
I did, but I'm saying
We
it
hit
was
that
one
Waffle-
time. I went to Waffle House one time.
I'm speaking directly to Reginald. I gave her that Georgia experience. You know what I mean? We went out to the club, you know what I mean? Through some, and then we had the Waffle House.
It was fun. We had fun that night.
We had fun, and there was no craziness at the Waffle House. It was
No, there
loud as
wasn't. It was
always,
cool.
and
Food was
it was
disgusting,
lit,
though, I'm not
but
gonna
the
lie.
food it's kind of greasy, but I'm not gonna lie. I like the scattered, splattered, and smattered hash browns.
Anyway, the chat is saying that there's that you have to conduct yourself professionally, and that's exactly what I said when we were talking earlier, just you and I. Like, you were just graduated. Basically, you were going to the workforce. You have to be professional, and this is how you start off. But actually, as a matter of
Look
fact,
at the veracity. Yo, that lady had her grip.
she had a nice grip.
Yeah. First of all, the rule is, and I know a lot of people don't know this, but growing up you don't take the mic from anybody unless they give you the mic.
Right.
You don't take that.
Not only that, but the thing was, she knew that they were.
You don't snatch anything from anyone unless that's your shit and you're getting it back and they don't want to give it. Then you can snatch it. Like if she had her purse in her hand, like give my purse back.
And then what she said after, like, it's all about me today. It wasn't about you. You were being so selfish. It was about everybody else that put up all the work just like you, and you should have said that if you really wanted to. What she said on her TikTok, she said, I did this for the other girls that look like me, and a lot of the girls were like, no, we don't want you to. We're not okay with it.
Yeah, we're good.
Because now you're giving us a bad rep, and you're not talking for us. This is not how we behave.
From now on, like, she should walk around just one glove. Like, just one glove on at all times. That's how bad she is. Maybe not
She'll
glitter
learn.
like Michael Jackson.
Maybe she's just young
Like one
and
glove
immature.
with like the fingers cut out and like the knuckles, so you can see her knuckles in them. Like it's got to be a leather, like one leather Gold's Gym weightlifting glove.
Gladys said it might be hard for her to get a job. That's exactly what I was telling Maurice. I was like, listen, it's going to be hard. Everybody has Instagram. Everybody has TikTok.
She just
everybody knows what she looks like now.
No, they don't.
When you go on the interview, they're going to say, I know that girl.
All black
I am
people
not
look
hiring her.
We all look alike. They don't care.
When they ask her, how do you deal with conflict at work?
This isn't okay.
We
man.
already
This is not okay. This has to be racist.
She gonna
If you're not Caucasian, then leave.
Right? I mean, I just want to hit the buttons. All right, so like that's craziness. I think that is insanely craziness.
Anyway, good luck to her.
Ultimately, it's community college.
Why are you saying that?
She'll have another 2 years if she keeps on going in school to go get it. They'll do it right. Hopefully, school.
Yeah, hopefully the next 2 years are going to teach her.
Hopefully the security guard does
more
something.
stuff.
He's a little bit quicker. He did not even move his feet to get over there to intervene.
He needs to be fired.
They're gonna probably. I think they need to have
fired.
both a male and a female security guard there. If we're gonna go there, let's take it to the max in this video.
I think that he should be fired because as soon as he saw the whole situation happen, he should have been like moved and say, "Hey, what's going on?" At least act like he cared.
No, Ev. You want to know why? Because did you see that the note from the school is so 2023 politically correct? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Politically correct does not mean correct.
Right.
And he went by the school rules. Don't do nothing. That's 2 women. I hope he asked their gender and everybody's all right. I'm going too far, but still, like I would not break up a fight between 2 females. They need to have a female security guard there. They need to have a male security guard there. They need to have a transgendered security guard there as well. Yeah, just in case somebody, a Dathan gets out of if a Dathan gets out of line, you can tase them. No lawsuits. That's all I'm saying. Perhaps.
Well,
the American dream
wish her well.
is dead.
Hold on, just one more sound effect for her, right? She walks off. Now.
I think you want this? You want it? Come get it.
That kind of like synced up too. You missed that.
I heard it. What do you mean?
Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
We're not finished, guys. You should already know. It's talking shit, getting clicks. Oh, you remember this one? I still got it. I still got it. Thursday, it's 7:30 p.m. If you want to spread your wings and stretch out your vocal cords, you call in 313-825-5557. We's gonna get you on. You tell us how you feel. Keep me correct, because I'm wilding today. I did not take my medicine. I mean, no excuses here. No excuses. But I didn't take my medicine. Let me flash that lower for you guys. Let you know who I am. Mo 3 times. We episodes. But I also got to update this lower to include Ev Love, because she's up in the house.
That's the bullshit.
Are you listening?
I hear it.
Oh my God. I did not mean to hit that. I hit it again.
Yes, you did.
No, I did. I meant to hit. You know what I'm saying? Right there, guys? That button. Boom. Booyaka. I would break up a dog fight first. Yeah. Evelyn, are you looking at these comments?
No. I can't see it from here.
I
They can't see it either, by the way, just so you know.
Who? I can't see comments?
No, we can't see it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
You can't see live comments on YouTube?
No, the comments that you have there on the side.
Mm-hmm. These?
Yeah, you can't see them on YouTube.
Anymore?
You can't see them at all.
You can't. They have to see them.
We're not watching the video. It's you we can see.
I'm not watching the video. Here's the video here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
No,
I thought the video was playing.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
I got my chat popped out.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
How about the submarine update?
I want to do this.
Or what is this? Ramid was talking about a dog graduating high school. Graduating high school. What is going on?
Let's check it. June 21st, the English Cream Golden Retriever graduated from Scotch Plains Fanwood High School in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. We had family that lived down in Scotch Plains. Huh? Flash, didn't we? Spiffy wore a small graduation cap for the occasion, where he walked across the stage with 357 two-legged graduates to receive his diploma.
Aww. That's sweet.
Is this what we're doing? Is that what we're talking about? All right.
He's a therapy dog, so he probably was with someone that was also graduating. That is
like
really
he's graduating
sweet.
from therapy? Like he went to rehab or something?
No, you know what a therapy dog is? When someone has a dog for emotional support or whatever.
Emotional support dog.
Yeah.
All right. You know what?
So it's probably
Let's spin it.
what he's probably goes to the school with.
You guys
this
check
person
out
every day.
Horizon. Don't forget, check out Horizon. They are.
That's it. That's where his sister lived. Oh, he's cute. He's actually adorable. Oh. Look at the cap. I'm done.
He graduates tonight
So
because he is
cute.
also graduating. He completed his third and final obedience course last spring and then passed the test to become a certified therapy dog.
Spiffy.
Spiffy's so cute.
Look at Spiffy.
Due to COVID, a lot of people's mental health.
Yeah, that's the guy from Hunger Games.
Came back.
What I like to say though is that I didn't see Skippy grab the mic. He didn't grab that mic from that lady, because that would have been an ugly situation.
That would have been, yeah.
Skippy. If Django, oh man, I can see it. Because Django has a long name. I can't even talk.
Yeah.
Django has a long name, so I can see him going off. Like my name
somebody in the
is.
chat said my dog had a graduation at PetSmart. Oh my God, they're having graduations everywhere.
Right? Django graduated.
It's a thing now.
My name's Django Unchained. Django Unchained. Misfit.
Yes.
Hatcher. Got a lot of names.
Hernandez. Don't forget that one.
Oh, yo. While we're clapping, we should give applause to Buddy who threw that perfect game last night. I don't know
What's
if you
his
guys
name?
watch baseball. I really don't, but I do watch ESPN. And I do like to give shout outs to people who do
Caro gotta know who he is because she likes baseball.
Amazing things. Oh my God.
Perfect baseball.
Perfect baseball. Duh. Everybody can see me.
Domingo
searching.
Germán.
It was Germán. Go ahead. Put that in there. What's his name again?
Domingo Germán. He's Dominican like me, so I'm saying it right.
There we go. Let's check it out. You want to see? We got a little bit.
Quinn.
I want to do the sound
Quinn's
because
gonna graduate too.
sometimes they get crazy when you play the sound. So I'm gonna keep the sound off. But this is Domingo Germán, right?
Germán.
Right? The G's are like H's, guys.
The what?
The G's are like H's. No, the J's are like H's too. Everything's an H. They were in Oakland when he threw this, right?
No estaban en Nueva York, no sé.
Yeah, they were in Oakland.
Oh, sí.
Yeah, this is not in the
It doesn't matter though.
Look at that.
You gotta celebrate that.
Look.
Boom.
Look at that. Stop. Oh, they can't even see it. I'm all here.
No. Yeah, they can see it, but it's very
Some
small.
more. No, I got it up now. Like, look at that work he's putting in.
Oh, and by the way, he's over 30, so that's another thing.
Right? That's where
I think that's the last play, and that's it. Yep. He better thank those teammates. They made that happen for him.
Of course, yeah, that's big for all of them. They're celebrating him, but you can always say, "Yo, I was there when he threw that perfect game," and if I, you can always rib him.
So happy for him. That's awesome.
Of course, it has not happened that many times. But what I was saying earlier is, I'm thinking that they said that perfect games have occurred like 24 times since the creation of Major League Baseball. But I'm pretty sure in my lifetime, I've witnessed at least 5 perfect games.
In your mind, maybe.
In my mind, but
yeah.
Since we're here, let's search that. I want to see.
I mean, the last one was what, 2010? They said.
Oh wow! Then you know what? I could have sworn there was one. There wasn't one after 2010.
No, the last one was 2010.
Yeah, when you get old like me, you start becoming vampire, man. 1862 looks just like 1962. It does not matter. Perfect game search. I don't want to.
I was a perfect game pitched. There we go.
List of games. All right.
You went to Wikipedia with all the
I know,
info.
right? They give you all the info. But you know what they also do? They do this. Lee Richmond was the first one to do it, June 12th, 1880.
Wow.
Yo, John Montgomery did it 5 days later, 1880.
Wait, the MLB was already, it wasn't a thing in 1880.
This was Major League Baseball. This
Baseball was
Major League Baseball games,
wow.
19th century.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they had crazy baseball teams.
Wow.
Cy Young. So
1904.
this is the World Series.
Or how about
era
modern day? Because we've
1903.
never heard of these people.
They've been doing the World Series since 1903, and Cy Young, that's what the award is named after. Was the first pitcher to do it in the World Series era. That's crazy. And then they show how long they did. An hour and 25 minutes. Like the average baseball game is like you could be there for 4 hours easy.
Sometimes.
Easy. When you're
But
pitching.
remember, it's a no-hitter. Well, no hitter, but
it's a perfect game.
Yeah, it's a perfect game. So there's not a lot of action going on.
Yeah, you got
most
3
likely.
coming up and 3 going out.
Yeah.
3 up, 3
I mean,
out.
the other team could be hit. I mean, could be scoring or whatever. But
Right.
if it's one-sided, most likely not a lot of action. I'd rather not go to one of these games.
Addie Joss, 1908. 1922, Charlie Robinson. It's on 24, I'll name him. Don Larson in 1956. Jim Bunning. Guys, anybody remember
Who?
Jim Bunning?
I'm not American, so I don't know.
The hardball. Look, this guy is clowning. I'm going to leave that up. Sandy Koufax. We heard of Sandy. Catfish Hunter, Lynn Barker, Mike Witt,
The
Tom
hardball.
Browning.
Did he really
Tom Browning
play?
did it twice? Oh, no. That's funny. Has anybody done it twice?
Probably not.
Dennis, all right, hold on. All right, so check this out. Mike Witt, which I wouldn't have really known of. I wasn't watching baseball, but I would have known of Tom Browning doing it in 88, Dennis Martinez in 91, Kenny Rogers in 94. I remember Kenny Rogers. David Wells in 98, David Cohn in 99, Randy Johnson in 2004.
I used to love Randy Johnson.
Mark Burley in 2009. That's 7. Dallas Braden did it in 2010. I don't remember that one. I remember Roy did it in 2010.
That was 2. That was awesome.
Philip Humber in 2012. Matt Cain in 2012.
Wow.
Felix Hernandez in 2012.
Another Dominican.
And then Domingo, 11 years after. But like I said, I could have sworn I've witnessed a lot of perfect games in my lifetime. And that's amazing. I stopped counting. How many did we get
2012
up
was a
to?
good year for perfect games, apparently.
What was going on in 2012?
I don't know.
It was supposed to be the end of the world, remember?
Not 2012, it was 2000.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Mayan calendar. That's why we're here. Look at this. We're so blessed to have so many perfect pitch games in our lifetime. Like, it's like nothing to us. Because out of the 24 times
I mean,
it's
I don't
happened,
know that many of them, but because
Look
I
at
didn't
that.
really grow up here, but
Right, but all right. You were born in...
you don't got to say it, but...
Right? I was born in... So that year, a pitcher won it. If I give you the name of the pitcher, then you guys will Google it, like little Murder She Wrote. And then next thing you know, you'll know my actual name. Even though I don't care, but I'm protecting Love right now. But
Really protecting me?
so he was the 10th person to do it. So since I've been born, 14 people have done it. This league has been around since the 1800s, and I have personally witnessed more than half of the perfect games pitched.
Your dad's asking how many black
Pitchers have, I don't
I
see
don't know, but
any.
there's a few Spanish ones,
I don't see any.
including Dominicans.
I don't see any. Felix Hernandez.
He's Dominican.
Yeah, but come on now.
I mean, he's technically black,
Let me tell
but
you
not a black American.
I mean, that wasn't Spain right there. That wasn't Spain throwing that ball.
That was Spain?
No, that was-
He's Venezuela, actually.
That was
He's from Venezuela.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not
African.
even Dominican. He's from Venezuela.
Yeah, I mean, well, there you go. That wasn't the Spanish end of the spectrum with that sinker. Nuh-uh.
So there were no black pitchers? There's not really that many black pitchers, though.
But the ones that they've had have been amazing. Satchel Paige,
I mean,
Darryl
it's
Strawberry.
like now, I see very few black
There's
baseball
fewer
players.
black players. I think the last time I watched Real Sports all the time on HBO, and they did one. I think Torrey Hunter was in it, and less than 4% of the league is African Americans. Like they probably reached their hay. Like black players reached their hay in the 70s. And then from there, slowly it went away, more football. And then when
Yeah, I
Michael
think
Jordan came on
football
the
is big.
scene, it's over. Once Michael Jordan came on the scene, you
Yeah,
can
but
hoop.
not everybody can. Not everybody can go to basketball. You don't have the height. You need that.
And you know what? I think that's a point that you make. That's a great point that you make because baseball is one of those games where it don't matter how tall, how fat, how skinny you are. If you can throw, you got an arm and you can bat, you're gonna be all right.
Although I
They
do
got a
have to
place for
say, a lot of the
everybody.
baseball players now are very big. Like they're very tall, and they're
big guys.
They're bigger than what they used to be. I think.
Yeah, it was probably like a Josh Gibson type. Like, I mean, probably in his day, he was probably 5'10", but he was probably looking like a monster out there. But like everybody now is like 6'8", 6'2" and up.
Definitely, yeah.
They're monsters. I mean, you got a couple of big guys on the team. Not everybody is a big guy out there, but, you know, it seems that every baseball team does keep some heavy hitters on there.
I mean, yeah,
their
if you're
roster.
a shortstop, why do you need the height? You don't need a height for shortstop.
No, you got to be agile and quick. You got to be nice with that glove.
You gotta move fast. You're
Yeah.
a little more agile if you're 5'11", 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, really, first base probably a little height.
I thought
You
that was
need
cool.
it.
Chat, we got anything else? Anything else, chat? We're going to talk about the sub? Are we going to talk about the sub? You got anything else?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I know you got something in that phone. Send it to me.
No, I don't. I already sent you. What? Did I send you something else? I don't remember.
Let's not see. One day, I'm going to get great with these buttons, and I'm going to just hit it like, I want more. I want more.
No, I didn't send you.
Felix Hernandez. Crazy. Perfect games. I don't watch baseball like that, but, I mean, perfect game.
Oh wait, I did send it to you. It's what's the closest to midnight?
Oh, yeah.
So you can ask the chat.
This is kind of selfish.
You can ask the chat.
This is a selfish one right here, but guys, I need
Why
your
is
help.
it selfish?
Because this is these guys they're gonna figure something out for us. I can't even find my Instagram. Let me open up another one. I have so many screens open.
I don't think that's why they call them short stops. I think it's because it's a short stop to the ball, not because they're short.
Was that a joke?
Your dad said that's why they call them short stops.
Oh, I know, yeah, that makes sense.
Why,
No, I was
but
like,
sure.
yo, that doesn't sound like you ever saying that. It doesn't sound like you, but that is definitely a flash right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Man. He has the best ones. And they're funny, and then I like when he laughs at them. I'm not even gonna. That's my pops, but you know what I mean. He's got the Eddie Murphy laugh when it really gets good to him,
That's
and that just
hilarious.
then just adds on to it. It's amazing. Here it is. All right, guys. So
We have a question for the chat.
yeah, this almost ended us. This almost ended my marriage. Right
Are
here.
you serious?
I'm gonna show
Okay.
you right now.
Whatever. It wasn't that serious.
What is the closest to midnight? 11:55 a.m., 12:06 a.m., 11:50 a.m., 12:03 a.m. Chat, let us know.
Well, they can't see it yet because I'm watching live and it's not on the show yet. It's delayed.
Oh, sorry, guys. I got all greens over here, which is amazing because I know we got the gigabytes.
Oh, there it is. It just popped up. Move
All right.
the chat though,
Move
so
the
they can
chat.
see it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be moving it when I can find it. Should I move them out the way? Probably. All right. So real quick, chat. What is the closest time to midnight? Listen, I'm going to tell you guys already right now. My answer is B. 12:06 is the closest to midnight.
I say A.
I say
Hated it.
it is definitely B.
You can't go back in time. You cannot. Once midnight left, that sucker is to yesterday.
Can't go back in time, huh?
No, you can't go back. So basically, you have to move forward to the next day. Once 12, that's the day before.
Evelyn,
That
are
day
you
is
sure?
passed.
You sure?
That day has passed.
You sure there's no time travel?
Oh my God. Yes. In the movies, yes. In real life, no.
You sure we can't get that DeLorean
See,
up to
Ramit
88?
says A. What did you say? Yeah, he doesn't
Said
agree with you. I
midnight.
say, yeah. I
No.
say, he said C and A. I think it's A.
Hated it.
Ramit, you know what I'm going to tell you right now. You guys are all wrong. I am right because we're talking about the closest to midnight.
See, 12 is the next day.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, hear me out on this.
Thank you, Ramid, for agreeing with me.
All right, hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. Okay, so midnight is at 12 a.m., right?
Right.
Midnight takes place at 12 a.m.
Mhm.
The question is merely, what is the closest to midnight? You are either 6 minutes away from midnight, which B is, or you said A. You are 12 hours and 5 minutes from midnight.
First
with
of all,
A.
you're not 6 minutes away. You're 6 minutes past,
Yo.
sir. You're 6 minutes past midnight.
All right. Is there going to be a midnight tonight?
Yes, and once it's
Is there gonna
12:06,
be
it's past.
Hold on. Is there? All right, I got you.
So
is there going to
if
be
I
a
ask you
midnight
what
tomorrow night?
So why would you say
Midnight
B
is midnight.
Tell me what time
midnight
it is.
Is always
and
midnight.
Listen, if I ask you what time is it, and the answer is B, how would you say it? How would you say it?
You already heard me. I gave you my answer. My answer is B.
6 past midnight,
Nah.
correct? Or 12:06.
Okay, hold on. So then, if I say, hey, if it's 11:05, excuse me, if I use question A and I say, hey, it's 11:55 a.m., right? Like, how long does it take to get to midnight?
You said it, 12 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's right, but that's not helping my argument.
No,
right
it's
now.
not.
But
You
I'm
are
still
making
saying
because
that
there's nothing
you're
you can
6
do.
minutes away from midnight. You're like 6, so you're the closest to midnight. Like
You are not
midnight
close.
is
You're already
stationary.
past
Midnight's
midnight.
not moving. Midnight's
Time is not
moving.
going back.
Midnight, but yo, that
Unless
all right,
it's during
but
the time.
still, that midnight happened, right?
It already happened.
Okay, so great. It already
Done.
happened.
Over.
It was only 6 minutes ago that it was midnight, though, right?
Right, but you can't go back.
So what's closest? I was just 6. It doesn't matter if I'm going back. It doesn't.
Of course
because
it
the question doesn't
matters.
say we're going
You
to
can't
midnight.
go
It doesn't
back
say
in
what's the next
time.
to the next midnight. It just
Once
says
midnight is gone,
But it
it's
happened.
gone.
But it
you can't
happened.
say, well, it's midnight again after it's 12:05. Like, you can't say it was yesterday.
You don't have
Today's
to.
Thursday. I can't go back
That's
and say,
not what the
well,
question's
it's
asking.
Wednesday again.
that is not what
Can't
the
do
question
that.
is asking. That is not what the question is asking. The question is asking, what is the closest time to midnight? That's it. The closest time to midnight. The closest time to midnight will
It's
be
11:55
12:06
a.m.
because midnight was at 12:06 and it's 6:00 a.m. All right, so it's 12:01. Is it still midnight? How long does midnight last? That's what we have to ask.
1 minute.
We're both wrong.
60 seconds.
You know what?
Just like any other time. 60 seconds. Your dad says we're both wrong. He says 1 second. Both hands on the clock. The second clock hand correctly. I don't know what he means by that.
I know nobody knows what he means by that, but I know I need an answer. I need an answer. You are closest to midnight at 12:06. That's all I got to say about this.
All right, well, we don't have to agree, but we know you're wrong.
12 o'clock is the next day.
Just saying.
It's Richard and Ramid. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Hey,
Seriously?
maybe it is about perspective.
I think it really is a question about perspective. Like, I understand where you're coming from. That's what I want you to know from my heart. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't feel like I'm understood.
But you understand that you're wrong. You do understand that.
No, I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong, especially if it's a question about perspective, because your perspectives aren't wrong.
I don't know that it is about perspective.
12:03. 12:03. Oh, actually, that's right. It would have been D. D would have been my answer. 12:03, because 3 minutes from midnight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't even look down at it.
12:03, her birthday. That's your answer?
I don't want peace.
Ma'am.
I want problems.
You're wrong. I'm sorry to tell you.
I'm sorry, you're right. You guys right. I was wrong. It should be 12:03. I didn't even look down at D. But I'm just saying that 12:06 is closer than 11:55.
Well,
12:03 is closer than 11:55. So we're not even gonna we're not gonna settle this, guys. Is this how it's gonna be?
your dad said, is the glass half full or empty? This is a little different, though. This is more like me being right and him being wrong. I'm sorry. I think it's funny that you think you're right.
All right, well, go ahead, Ev Love. It's on you. I'm out of here.
You're out of here.
Peace out, guys. Ev Love is taking over for me.
The bullshit.
Oh, God.
Seriously? You purposely hit that.
I did that time.
I know.
I did that time. I did.
I know.
And I'm going to stay gone now. I'm going to stay gone. Ev Love, what else you want to talk about?
I don't know, but I don't know why this show is mine suddenly.
What else are we talking about here? Let me set it up for you. All right, so we got affirmative action. You want to talk about guys, we gotta talk about affirmative action.
Go for it.
What time is it? Oh, we've been
8:40.
messing
You got
around. I'm
time.
sorry, guys. We've been messing around, but we're going to get through this. Let me tell you what. So we did the shows on 6:15, like I was saying before. We did a show on 6:15. On 6:15, we talked about the Students for Fair, Academic Students for Fair, SFFA, FFA. Students for Fair Admissions. There we go. So we talked about Students for Fair Admissions because there was a group of students suing the University of North Carolina and Harvard University. Now, the importance behind them suing these two specific schools is because A, University of North Carolina is the oldest public school in this country, oldest public college. Harvard is the oldest private college. So there we go. Reginald says 1203. Reginald's about to get his master's degree, guys. In the chat, just so y'all know. He's about to get his master's.
And I don't know if that matters.
He's getting his master's. He's getting his master's.
So, I don't know. Oh, hold on. What's his degree
for
on?
Time, not money. We're accounting for time, not money.
I don't know. It's numbers, though.
You're out of control, yeah. Yo, but still, we're all right, let's get back to affirmative action. So these guys brought a lawsuit, and it was actually oversaw by Edward Blum. Let me bring up his name. This is me coming off the top right now because we just did the show. Let me show you. This is Edward Blum. Right here, I believe her name is Abigail Fisher or something like that. This redhead here. I don't know if you guys can see my
Not yet.
cursor, but yes.
We can't see the picture at all yet, but
Oh, am I lagging behind that much? I think the whole show is lagging, man, behind. Like when it pops up, you'll hear me. All right, so yes, this is Abigail Fisher, Edward Blum or Bloom, whatever you want to say, and they basically brought a lawsuit against the two universities, and this case was overseen in the Supreme Court. Okay? The Supreme Court. Now, I could get off on a rant and go on a side mission and talk about this is one of the reasons why it is important to vote for presidents, because they choose the Supreme Court. And I could was it George W. Bush was trying to get like extra Supreme Court members? But do you guys remember when Barack Obama was trying to introduce Merrick Garland, and then the Republicans said no, because you're on your way out as president. So no, you can't choose this late. And then when Donald Trump in his last year got 2 Supreme Court justices. Are you listening to me, people? I mean, now, we're not even going to talk about presidential race or anything, but I will put that out there. One of the reasons why voting for your president is important. It's important, right? I think local elections are way more important. I'm making up words, but they're going to rock because I know you understand what I'm saying. But I'm sorry, guys. I lied to you. Donald Trump didn't get 2. Donnie ain't get 2, guys. He got 3. He got Neil Gorsuch. You remember? You got Brett date rape Kavanaugh, allegedly. And we got Amy Coney Barrett, who was, I don't even remember if she was like a whole ass, like really legal type of mind. And then Joseph R. Biden got Ketanji Brown Jackson, right? Obama got 3, Sotomayor, Kagan, and Merrick. He tried to get Merrick Garland, they stopped it. So Obama really only got 2. George W. Bush put 4 on. Put 4. Bill Clinton put 2. George Bush, H.W., Herbert Walker, the first one, had 2. Ronald Reagan got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Supreme Court justices. And still, lucky for you and I, these legal minds still tend to lean a little bit more liberal and more American freedoms, if you will. But guys, these guys overturned affirmative action. Now, the big thing on 615, come on, let me give you visuals. Affirmative action case. Give you some background images. Here we go, guys. Background images. Right? So, the cool thing is, I mean, well, it's not cool. It's not cool. But, so these conservative judges voted to overturn affirmative action. So laws that have been on the books for around 50 years, one being Roe versus Wade, overturned. And now affirmative action was overturned. Now, me personally, we all know the ramifications for this. We're going to lose programs. We're going to lose, I think we're going to lose productivity. I ultimately think that this case is not just going to spread, it's going to leave the schools and spread into, government hiring and hiring practices throughout the United States of America. And if they do that, then we're back to nepotism. Yeah. We're back to more of who you know, not what you know. Mm-hmm. And now, our country's going to go down the drain. We already suffer from that nepotism now. And we know there's a lot of guys that got middle management positions that ran companies into the ground because they knew this guy in college, because they used to drink with Brett Kavanaugh. But guys, let me know. Right? I try. Right, I just boom, 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 boom. I'm trying, David. Yes, I have to. Now I gotta go through here because we gotta throw these out there for the people. When it wants to work, it works.
What are you looking for?
I'm just throwing out chats here. So yeah, this is what we got. Now, the students, this is the way. They've been trying to get rid of affirmative action for a minute, but this is where they found the loophole. And I'm gonna just bring you up to date. Guys, please go watch the 615 show. There's better images to this. I break down the story a little bit more. It goes in depth. Right now I'm giving a summary, but I can be long-winded, so you're probably gonna get it again. All right. So they used the Asian students, and this is what we came to in the 615. Listen, the Asian community has come up with a straight up program to develop their children into Ivy League quality scholars. Okay? There are things that are needed to go to get into Harvard, and each year these little minute things changes. Just like the IRS tax code, the way you get into a school, or what these Ivy League schools are, I'm going to go Ivy League side, they're looking for different things. And these people keep their ears to the ground. They keep each other updated, and they have literally built they're like how we could build tailbacks or wide receivers. Like, we know how to get there. They are building computer scientists and engineers and everything like that. And they have come up, I call it the cheat code, but it's really not. They just have come up with a great outline of how to go from high school and get into Ivy League schools. So they know that, hey, they got to take these certain classes. They got to get these certain grades. They got to have these special extracurricular classes. Right? You with me, Ev?
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. And they have been so successful at it. I mean, as a population, I think we had them around under 10% of the population, around 8% of the population in the United States of America. In the United States, in American universities and colleges, they make up 25%, right? Mm-hmm. So it's really not, we're not saying that they are really being discriminated against, as far as getting to admissions, but they get into those top schools. The guy wrote it out. These guys wrote it out. They explained anecdotally that, hey, when they went to their guidance counselor saying, listen, you're an Asian student, and a lot of them been saying, hey, we're not even going to put our race down on these applications. But as an Asian student, you have to score 400 better points than the black kid, 500 points better than, you know, this white guy or something like that, just so you can have the same chance of getting to these schools, right? But my deal was that schools are there for diversity because there is information, knowledge, and power in diversity. We teach each other, not just from out the book, but we teach each other through our culture, and we get to share these cultures with us. And I think that's another problem that we're going to talk about, sharing cultures in college. So this is where we are. The Asian students do have a legitimate gripe and a little legitimate beef because they're like, hey, I should be doing this, and this to get into college just like this guy, how it's always been. But let me tell you like this. They have made black people the face of affirmative action. This is not my first time saying this. They are making black students the face of this overturn of affirmative action. And I think people are taking this news as Obamacare. I mean, people who are contrary, with affirmative action, who are celebrating this overturning of affirmative action. They seem to be the type of people that hate Obamacare but love the Affordable Care Act, if you get what I'm saying. Because ultimately what they're doing is they're shooting themselves in the foot, because when we go to Harvard now, it's not going to be white kids. It's going to be the best of the best, and it's still going to be diverse, but it's not going to be as diverse as
long as they have money, they'll get in. I don't think they're going to have an issue.
That's what you think? Yeah. And a lot of people are bringing it up that it's legacies. Like, hey, why don't we get rid of legacies? Like, you shouldn't be allowed, just because your dad went, or your cousin, your uncle, and you've come from a long line of whatevers, doesn't mean I'm accepting you in here with these low SAT scores.
But we know that's how it is, though.
So basically what we're doing is we're going back to old-timey America and a bunch of nepotism. They've basically knocked down a ladder of success.
But isn't that their point? That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's exactly where this is going. So there you go.
Is that it? No, we can't yay.
What you cheering? What you cheering?
What are you cheering?
What you cheering?
I tell you, Evelyn, I'll be hitting buttons.
This is the reality in America, though. We're going backwards.
We are, yeah. We're basically tucking back in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's the news articles already talking about, oh, man, the Marines have a new role in the military.
What?
All right, so not Taiwan. China has been holding military exercises on their outlying islands. Taiwan is an outlying island off the coast of China, but China's basically been having these word drills to basically say that, hey, if we need to take over these islands at any time, we're going to be prepared to do it. We understand the terrain, we understand the chop of the sea, and we're going to do what we got to do. Taiwan is a huge, on-off button for the United States of America, because if China steps foot in Taiwan and threatens Taiwan, oh man, it is something that worldwide we would have to go and react to. And I'm just speaking overall, as you know, we're in America, guys. Aww. So it seems like it's ratcheting it up. I've been saying that, hey, there's going to be some stuff. We're going all the way back to segregation. All right, Flash, I like that.
It's true.
Is that necessarily a bad thing? Because the new talk is, hey, we were better off segregated. I'm speaking specifically as the black community says that they were better off during segregation. Right? Flash, you don't just comment. You don't just leave comments and just dip off. Like who is this guy?
You know him.
I know him.
What's the matter?
No, he's right though. We're going back to
We are going back to
See, those
segregation
times
days.
were,
So you're gonna have to give it how we get it. And yeah.
Same-sex marriage is next.
They're gonna revert. Oh, sex.
You know it. That's next. You know it.
I don't know. In 2015, I remember that there were a lot of women wearing red gowns with the white caps, like the Handmaid's Tale, because that is exactly where we're going on YouTube. Check that out.
Oh Lord.
Check that out.
Many people know them as the Jump Out Boys in their city.
That's my chat. My chat are the Jump Out guys. They're the Jump Out guys. I'm always doing crazy stuff here. How about this? Or that? Or that?
Are we gonna talk about your
that.
road rage or what? Because I don't think you want to talk about yourself.
I don't have road rage.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Is it a man
We're gonna
thing?
talk about me. Let me put
Like,
me
do
in
you
the
think
middle.
men have more road rage than women? Because I'm chill. Like, I'm not going crazy. You, on the other hand, go extremely crazy.
I don't go crazy. I think that in my specific predicament, going to and from work, every day someone tries to murder me. Since I started, I have been in 2 accidents, not on the highway, by the way. Not my fault at all.
No.
Any of them. Like, I've been hitting the back that messed me up, and some lady bust a U-turn dead ass in my face. She had eyelashes on her.
She did.
On her headlight, it had eyelashes. Yo, she hits me trying to do a U-turn, so we kind of like each other. And listen, I had it together. I'm like, all right, man, this is crazy. My airbag went off. I don't even want to drive this car anymore. I stop my car. I do the human thing I would think people do, like, hey, are you all right? Because I already know. Look, whatever, we'll call police. We'll have insurance take care of this. I don't care. Like, are you all right, lady? She gets out the car, straight attitude. This lady just bust a U-turn dead ass in my face when I had the right of way and hit my car and messed up my lunch break, right? I was going to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A sauce, the waffle fries. They had the spicy strips at the time this happened. Did you know that? They don't have the spicy strips
I don't know. I
anymore.
just remember you calling me, telling me to pick you up.
Like, come get me, come scoop me.
Somebody ran into you.
This lady hit me. I'm rolling my window down, like, I'm not even rolling. I'm hitting the button because I didn't have one of those. I didn't have the old school guys. Sorry, but I'm hitting the window. I'm like, yo, are you all right? She comes walking up to my car with the attitude, like, She had the neck thing going straight up. I'm not even no Zahara. You know what I mean? Like, she's straight, pop, 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 with the neck popping off of me. I'm like, yo, I had to do it, guys. I called her out her name, like, back up. I laugh because I get to use buttons. Back up. Or I'm gonna. That's what I was like, yo, back up off me. But when I first when I'm first addressing her, I'm like, yo, are you all right? Are you okay? And then I was waiting for her to be like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm good. You okay? I'm like, yeah. And then I was gonna say, like, hey, what were you thinking? You okay? Like, just like that, and just keep it cool. But she came up to me with the attitude, I'm out in New Jersey, and anything can go down. I don't know what's going on. So I hit her with the forced voice, back up, get away from me. Cops come, all of a sudden, all of this went away. Her neck was hurt. She decides that she's gonna get on, and I'm like, she's going in the ambulance. She's stupid because that little ambulance,
don't cost her.
Mind you, we're right next to the hospital. The hospital was right there. But she's gonna hop in the ambulance, right? And she puts the neck brace on. And I was like, I'm laughing at this guy. I was like, yo, she probably hurt her neck doing this. Like, when she's breaking her, snapping her neck, yelling at me, trying to curse me out.
Now,
Anyway,
I do
that
want
was
to know other chat things, though. Do they think that women have, like, who's worse, men or women, when it comes to road rage?
The audacity.
I think it's men, but, you know, I'm just going by Maurice.
No, I see you. Like, I hear you, like, when you're driving, you're like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing today. But I've heard you rage before, but, like, every day going to work, someone
crazy.
tries to
And,
take my life. Yo, the first day I went to this job, I'm riding on the highway. I swear it was Master P. He was driving a old Lincoln LS probably like 2002 Lincoln LS. He had the do-rag on like P. He had the grill in, and he had the little Master P glasses, you know, the fancy, the Versace joints. And I looked him dead in his face as he tried to merge in my lane that I was steadily in with no signals on. He tried to murk me.
See, Caro says men are definitely worse. I agree with that.
Yeah. How is road rage if I'm driving 85 miles per hour and someone pulls in front of me driving 60 while on their phone? I should deserve to throw bags of MRE heaters at... Oh, man. That's fine.
Yeah, that's road rage, sorry.
Don't give them the homemade blah, 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 blah.
You just have to put the brakes because you can't help what other people are going to do.
It's funny Reginald says that because it's summertime, and Reginald, I live close to the Jersey Shore, so every Thursday and Friday going home, it's a crawl, and it's all people from Pennsylvania and New York, but mostly Pennsylvania. And they get out of the city, and they're driving on our local highways, and they do not realize that, like, on our local joints, we get it. Like, your left lane...
Because we're going home, and they're going on vacation.
Your left lane, you have to do at least 5 to 10 over them. That's just easy. Like, the police already know. They're not going to stop you unless you're doing something. Like, if you're, like, I think is it 75? Is it 70 yet?
65,
it's 65.
65.
I thought it was
Jersey.
75 because normally on there, it's an 80. It's an 80 in that left lane.
Easy.
It's an 80 easily in the left lane. Whatever on the right. I can't judge you. Whatever you do on the right is whatever you do on the right. And I understand because some people just want to do the speed limit and some people, but nobody really goes under the speed limit on the right. They're actually just doing the limit or actually 5 minutes of pass.
Right.
So when I see Pennsylvania tags and they're just chilling, cruise controlling in the left lane, you know, and I can
road
see
rage
with a little flip-flop
turned
decal.
on.
Like, come on, man. I get so P.O.
Oh my God, Ramit said drive-thrus. Talk to Mo about drive-thrus and anger. That's another one he does.
What, drive-through and anchor?
Remember McDonald's?
No.
Burger King?
What are
Six
you?
Flags?
Oh my God.
You're an angry man.
I'm not angry.
When it comes to food.
Yeah, check this out. If I went to, we go to Burger King, and now you got me telling stories about me when I should be telling stories about the world.
Well, you don't have to say.
Yo, we go to Burger
though.
King. I just wanted me some French toast sticks or whatever. I got my French toast sticks. All right. Babes orders a sandwich. We order a sandwich for kids or whatever. The lady, they're backed up. We're waiting patiently for our food. The lady in the drive-thru leans out of the window. We already gave our order. We repeated our order twice to the person. She leans out the window and asks checks our order with us. And we're like, yeah, that's it. And she's being cool, like, yeah, okay.
She was eating,
Boom.
by the way.
Probably eating our food.
No, she was eating. She was chewing. She was
gave us the
eating. She
thumbs
never
up
took our
nails.
order.
Right? Boom. We just get a bag of food of whatever the hell they threw in there, plus my French toast sticks. Like, after you do that,
anything
the
we
audacity.
ordered.
So, like, when I watch these videos of people going in McDonald's, snatching people through the drive-thru or going crazy, like, I get it because it's not only that, they don't care. Yeah, they just don't give a F.
That's because they.
And if you can't go get your customer service, I
It's
feel
a
like.
culture, though. I think the culture for Chick-fil-A, we know what it is. It's always good customer service. If we don't meet your standards, we're gonna make it right. We're gonna give you some free sandwiches. I mean, that's happened to us before.
Yeah, I feel like.
But it's the culture. McDonald's is not going to apologize.
When I go to Chick-fil-A and I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, but you guys, I asked for a large fry. And I check the receipt every time I go talk to anybody. I make sure I check the receipts. But like, is it on the receipt that I paid for this or not? But if I paid for something, I didn't get it, and I go back like Chick-fil-A, hey, I ordered large fry, not medium. Yo, they'll give you the card. They apologize profusely. Like, I feel bad for it. Like, I shouldn't even came back here. That's how they make it, and that is the best. So now we're gonna have the order machine in the restaurant, which you're correct, Ramid. We're going to have this.
Are we still gonna not get our food though?
I think drive-thrus are bad only because most of these companies are on a timer and their success is based on how quick and they get you out. So they don't care if they throw some some
I
fake
hate the
food in
timers.
there
I
or-
think they need to get rid of the timers because you go to McDonald's or whatever one of those restaurants and they send you to the side. Although there's no one behind me, they want me to park.
Yeah.
So they have time to make my food and their timer stops or whatever.
Right.
I just think that they need to get rid of that.
It
It's
should be
not
just
fair for those people that are working there. So stressful.
Total customer satisfaction. It shouldn't be about. That's the number you should worry about. Are your customers happy? Are they happy? Are they? Are you happy, guys?
Many people know them as the jump out boys in their city.
Yeah, we gotta have the order machine. They'll still mess it up. Cause I mean, it's not like there's a machine back there flipping them burgers.
Right.
I mean, they're still gonna print out the same tag that they're not gonna look at. They're still gonna put them pickles where them pickles shouldn't be, and them onions on sandwiches
No
where
extra
people were
cheese
like,
when
yeah.
you pay for it.
Oh, Burger King is
The worst, dude.
double Whopper with extra cheese. But guess what, guys? I'm not eating like that no more. We're eating clean. Well, at least
Not tonight because
not-
I didn't cook and I'm hungry.
It's my wife, guys. You heard her. She didn't cook for me. I'm eating a Chick-fil-A. Love their Southwest veggie wrap. It's got the little. Oh my God. what am I doing?
Oh, Chick-fil-A veggie wrap.
It's got the little crunchies in it.
I actually for lunch I had a regular wrap, like a chicken wrap. It was from Chick-fil-A on my lunch break. It was delicious.
For lunch, I went home and fed my dog. I did not eat.
Well, sorry for you. Well, it's 9:06. I think that we have
should talk
come to
about
the
the
end
sub.
of the show.
We never talked about the sub.
Oh, we never talked about the sub.
They don't care about the sub, Ev.
They don't want anything too serious.
But I think
You want to talk about the sub?
I mean, let me tell you what. Somebody sent me something. Ooh, I'm gonna send it. This is crazy. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys one more thing that was sent to me about the sub. What am I even on? All right, it's gonna pop up in here. And we're gonna set this up. Now, this is what I think about the sub. When I first, have you guys seen, the condolences? What condolences?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like to do rest in peace on the show. It's a personal thing.
Oh,
Don't ask me.
Because he has said earlier that 2 people died in your family or something, and you didn't say condolences.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's in the comments. If you go up, he said.
Who passed?
I don't know. Keith and Ronnie.
Oh man, yeah. I don't have a There will sit about fireworks. 'Cause that's my favorite thing in the world. All right, man. Godspeed. Godspeed. It's only the beginning. Doesn't end. It's just the beginning. What was I going to show you guys?
The thing in the sub.
Oh, that's right, the sub. I'm gonna resend it to myself. Yo, yeah, but you have to check out this video only because I mean it has some good, like, insightful stuff. I'm gonna send it to my email. And speaking of my email, guys, that's my my tweets. It's my Twitters. They'll pop up. Gotta go on my email now. But yeah, all right. So we already know they're saying that moments after the Ocean Gate Titan launched, that it went down. I was looking at the wreckage, and when they're pulling out the wreckage, it does not look like the type of wreckage that we saw when I gave the examples of imploding train tankers. Remember that I did that? I showed you guys they're getting sucked down and crushed down like a can being recycled. Those pieces that they pulled off, none of them look like they had been damaged by implosion. I'm just saying that right now. It didn't look like that. The viewport that they had at the end, that thing still looked like it was intact. I don't know. It's a clear glass that was there, and the picture wasn't clear to actually see if there was glass. But the round hoop that glass was still in or missing from, it looked perfectly fine. Those side panels that they showed look perfectly fine. They actually showed the pictures of the floors. What am I doing? Why am I not showing you pictures of this?
I know.
That's what you're here for, Ev. You gotta remind me. Might have some saves in here. Yeah, let's do pictures of the brain. Ocean Gate. Titan. Gauge. All right, so here, let me put it up. So you guys see me go right through this with you. All right, so this is the Ocean Gate sub. We know that there were 5 people on board when it went down as they were trying to explore the Titanic. And these people never came up. This is the inside picture. And this is the viewport that I'm showing you that they pulled out, where they have the little mini action cam sitting. They pulled that out of the wreckage, and it did not look like it had been
Is there a picture of what
bent or broken. Yeah, I'm searching for the wreckage now. To go all. Let's go through here. I had another thing, but it's been off. Ever since the sound went off, I've been off my rocker.
I thought you had this already.
They said they presume human remains are found on the Titan sub debris.
So that's a big part,
I've had a
right?
conversation with somebody about this earlier, and we came to the same conclusion. You guys have to understand how many metric tons of pressure would be on someone. Look at it. At that depth. All right, so it looks like because they have did they knock that glass out of? That looks like a ring.
That looks like the part right in
How
the
did they get down there? Where did they find the wreckage? Was it on the ocean floor sitting next to the Titanic or in that area?
Probably floating somewhere.
You think the wreckage was still floating?
Could be.
Like, even if they would have found them before their air ran out, but we're finding out that, hey, yes, that's the rare equipment bay. Look at it.
I wouldn't say it's intact.
I wouldn't say that it's totally intact either, but
I mean, it's not intact at all, actually.
Is that the carbon fiber?
The body, like the...
This is important, though. But look, these are the floors. That's the platform floors that they were sitting on in there.
So obviously there was some sort of serious collapse somewhere. Somehow, I should say.
Yeah, they got to put more wreckage. They got to pull more wreckage up. The one thing that is amazing is that the National Transportation Safety Board is on the case. That's the NSTB. NTSB. It's the NTSB. I used to work for a company. We used to run their websites for them at this company that I worked for previously. We run a lot of government websites. But let me tell you something special about the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB. All right, if you guys have seen the movie Flight with Denzel, Denzel Washington, you seen this? Right, it's a great movie. I love this movie. It's actually very well done, great story. I thought it was an awesome ending. You know I love movies. But Denzel Washington pilots he drunkenly pilots a plane that was certain to crash and kill everybody to safety, minimizing casualties and becoming a hero in the process, but he's also an alcoholic. That's the other side of the story. Because of this, well, any type of incident like this, the National Transportation Safety Board comes in to oversee, like, hey, what went wrong? What's going on here? How can we find who's at fault with this? How can we find resolution so that this doesn't happen again? That is basically their whole purpose for getting our tax dollars, right? Let me tell you how good these guys are. And with this plane, they show it in the movie, and yes, it's a movie, but they do show their real life practice of when they get a wreckage, they get every single piece of that wreckage. Anything that they can recover, a little bolt, a little screw, and they puzzle that shit back together. I know I cursed.
That boy is good.
I know I did.
Good and terrible.
I'm good and terrible. But that is the amazing thing that they do. So if you want to watch like just an example in the movie, they get the broken plane and they basically have it in a big old warehouse pieced together, and they're going through and they're searching piece by piece so they can find fault. Now, in the real world, a flight, that's how they would do it, just like they did in the movie. They would have a black box. This vessel did not have a black box. I also heard Manifest was a good show. I like how you guys are having side conversations here.
Hey, bitch, come here.
I didn't mean it. I did not mean to hit that button. Yeah. I was going to watch Manifest too, and a lot of people also told me to watch it, but I never got a chance.
It started to get interesting after.
Plus everybody says the same thing. Boom. Right? But this is what we got. So that they're going to figure out exactly what went wrong with the sub. They're still saying that it imploded.
I don't know. Will we ever really know what happened?
But I think there is definitely a conspiratorial type of point going on here. And I would like to share a video that was shared with me for your eyes. Please regard. And I didn't even mean to go through there. I didn't mean to do that. What am I doing? Love, what am I doing with my life?
You're trying to show a video.
I'm trying to show everything. All right. Turn it up a bit. And there I go. I clicked out of it again. What am I doing? Oh, that's why. Let me click the actual link.
By no standards, but they still got on it to go down and view the Titanic. In order to truly discuss this, first of all, let's review the numbers. Okay, CP, capacity 5 people, maximum depth 13,000 feet deep. Dimensions inside, 22 feet long, 9 feet wide, 8 feet high, 21,000 pounds it went. 3.5 miles an hour, supply 96 hours of oxygen. Facts, yup. But with all those numbers, some still don't add up. I strangely noticed how the submersible was to be operated by game controllers. For worse sake, the waiver to get on mentioned 3 times in the first page. Nah, that's ridiculous. Dr. Umar voice, you don't find that suspicious? Timing is airy, and this happened right before the Titanic documentary. Explorers been in the ocean since it was summer. Studied the Titanic, found the serial number. Something ain't right, word. We found everything except evidence of an iceberg. Things seem off when the Titanic was funded by J.P. Morgan, who canceled his trip through that Atlantic. Meanwhile, 3 of the richest men on the planet rode in and sank. Mind you, these men opposed the Federal Reserve banks. Then after that sank ship, shortly after, Federal Reserve will be created, turning the U.S. into a corporation. Now fast forward till today when this Titan go to see the Titanic wreck first. British explorer and a Titanic expert. Some definitely missing, especially when J.P. Morgan paying off Epstein victims. Real fishy here within. And then plus the Simpsons predicted it again. This ain't about home, but it's about the truth hitting home. There's clearly something going on. I mean, during that time you saw the son of one of the pastors hitting up OnlyFans models. Ain't adding up to me. Believe none of what you hear, half of what you see.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, you can't believe everything you see. You see this, the video. Because, like, last week we started talking that, hey, maybe these guys fake their death, and we started getting to, like, kind of that type of talk. But listen, that sub made 42 other trips. James Cameron did say that carbon fiber, and all the experts say that carbon fiber was not the best way to go. Listen, the CEO was a multi-millionaire. He believed in that craft, and he believed that he had gotten it done, and he had made 42 previous trips. Not to say that the carbon fiber didn't wear out over time, and maybe there were some maintenance issues on here. You were also on there, and this is what the video was explaining, with an explorer, a professional. That's what he did. He explored the mysteries on Earth and also in the sea. And then you had a Titanic expert. So where does this all wrap into? Because first of all, the point that is made is that there has never been an evidence that there was an iceberg in the area that the Titanic supposedly hit. There's also always been a little bit of skepticism of, the way it sank, the way it sank, the quickness at which it sank, and the angle at which it went down. And like the video also said, there's some complications between the original Titanic of the seas, the Federal Reserve, and national private banking systems. Our Federal Reserve being founded shortly after the original Titanic accident. So what it seems to me the video is saying is that, hey, there was Explorer, there was the CEO who actually believed in his ship, and then there was a Titanic expert, and it seems to me like they were going down to search not only for like some type of fun, but the expert was looking for evidence of the Titanic actually being hit by an iceberg or not being hit by an iceberg. Perhaps they found their answer. Perhaps they were radioing up to the to let them know that they were, and then their boat said poosh. The thing is that we live in a day and time where we cannot believe our media. We can't believe the media at all. That's why I give y'all like 4 different sources. That's why we have to wait sometimes to give you the whole story, because you can't just react off this video and stuff. It's a crazy, crazy thing. And we're making our way through it, but man, all we's got is us. But the bad part about it is sometimes we don't know exactly who us is. Or they. Have anything?
I don't know. I don't believe in conspiracy, but I thought it was just sad what happened. So
I think it's sad all around. I think even talking about conspiracies is kind of in the same realm of what I was speaking of against last week. In hindsight, present sight, talking about this now. Because I was upset with the people making all the jokes and everything about it. It's too soon, but like, really, like some of the jump out guys were saying that, hey, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Understandable. And we are in the information age where everything is so quick that you can't say, hey, was making a joke of this tragic event too soon. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's all about jokes. And I think it's really all about jokes because we've lost all respectability for how events are recorded and reported in our modern day time and era. That's all I got for you guys. Take care of each other and each other. No, not at all. Last thing I want to talk about is we can't leave you guys on a sick, stupid note. This is what I've been thinking about. All right. I don't know. I have random thoughts. Sometimes they go, but regard me. I've been trying to think about, like, it's been a dry like couple years in black cinema. It's just been dry. You know I love my movies, Ev.
Mm-hmm.
You know I like to get on my Amazon Prime and order me up something, either old or new.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my deal. So I've been trying to come up with this. And this is your homework. Jump out, guys. That's really not homework.
Next week.
For next week, I want you to tell me, and I'm going to get this is it. From the 1970s to present day, because I've been trying to do this and I really want to present this to you, but I can't choose these movies for myself. But from the 1970s, all my cinema lovers, to present day, I need 10 of the top, quote unquote, hood classics that everybody should watch. I'll post a question to YouTube channel so you can come back and later and see it again. But yeah, everybody come up with 10 movies.
10? That's a lot.
No, wait. Guys, when you go into and you look at
Their
black
favorite
films,
movie.
when you look at black films in the 70s, for my more mature gentlemen in there, I'm sure that that was part of your young adult life and you were coming up, and I'm sure they're going to have a lot because when you go to the 70s, you got those blaxploitation films, you got the emergence of Richard Pryor making films, and that's a lot to choose from. I think it's just and Cooley High is one of mine. Awesome. Ramid, you're doing the homework too fast. Homework's for next week.
You already answering?
Homework's for next week. Homework's for next week. But then you get to the 80s and then you're going to start, your brain is going to melt. I promise you, this is going to be this. This is my hypothesis. From the 70s all the way to 2010, you're going to be like, I don't know if I can get 10. You're going to pull up into the 80s and you're going to be like, I don't know which ones to pick out of these 80s. You can pick whatever you want to pick. I'm just giving you the timeline from the 70s to now. Don't go back before the 70s. You can do it, but I wouldn't recommend it. But I got to that 80s list and the 90s list, and I was... So I'm going to be doing the homework. That's what we'll talk about next week. And we'll keep up with the news. We'll keep our eyes on this affirmative action events. We'll have more news about that sub-wreckage, plus whatever and all ever that is going on in the world. Hey, I didn't say it before, but hey, click like, subscribe, share, hit the notifications. Definitely check out our show and share our show. I totally abandoned the call online, so if anybody called, lo siento.
You didn't even look at it?
But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back here same time next week, 7:30 p.m. to hang out with you guys and talk that shit. Get them clicks. I'm O 3 times.
Good night, everybody.
That's Ev Love Love.
Yes, it is.
And these are the children singing. Peace. Ev, should we do that thing like they do, like when the show's going off and we're still talking? Like that? You know how they do that?
I don't know.
I was about to say,
I had to turn my mic off.
Oh, you are good. You're good. I like that. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. You gonna come back next week?
Are we still on?
Yeah. All right.
Yes, I'll come back.
That's what I'm talking about. That Love will be back next week. Thank you guys. There's the QR codes. That's everything. I gotta wrap up and talk. Yo, we made it under 2 hours. 2 hours, under 2. It was great. I had fun. Actually, yeah.